Well, what's going on, YouTube? How's it going? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by to this Tuesday. This rainy Tuesday, kind of a wintry, got some French onion soup on the stove kind of day. You know what I mean? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. Glad you're here. We're gonna look at Ethereum today, guys. I got some power pack stuff to share with you about the count in Ethereum, and a little scary maybe for Ethereum holders, but nevertheless, it's nice to know which direction the market may go. I want to share some evidence with you and some thoughts, and we'll look at that. We'll also look at Bitcoin as well and see if there's anything that's going to help us with the analysis there. Don't forget, I am an Elite Wave trader. I help you on this on the videos to look at the market through an Elite Wave lens. That's what I'm doing on my channel, and so I'm not going to bring every aspect of TA here. We're just going to look at the Elite Wave count. So with that being said, let's jump in. Don't forget, never intended to be financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy and sell. I'm not telling you how to spend your money, but I am showing you how I'm spending mine. So if that helps you, fantastic. But please learn to use good risk management and don't just copy anybody's trades, because I can't share everything I know and everything I do here in this venue, because there's a lot more to trading than just knowing where direction is and whatnot. So be careful. If you need some help along the trading road and you want to be a part of a group of traders where I share my trades with you, and we share what our entries are, what we're thinking about, you can join the Telegram group. That's a great place to learn among other traders. Very, very small monthly subscription for that. I put a lot of effort in. You get more than your money's worth. A lot of good trades. The money that if you take one or two good trades, you'll make more than enough. Depending on how much you're trading, but you'll make more than enough to cover your subscription, just if you're smart about copying what I'm doing. Okay, we use good risk management, share the entries, share the exits, and you should be able to cover your subscription and learn how to trade along the way. So if you're smart about it. So anyway, that being said, welcome to the channel. If you're new, go ahead and hit subscribe and like the channel, and hit the notification bell. That'll let you know every time I post a video. All right, let's jump into the market. We're looking at Ethereum now. Guys, we're on the daily chart right now, and I have it on log scale, and I just want to show you some things that I'm seeing here, okay? I just want to show you a couple things that I'm seeing. One interesting thing I noticed that I didn't notice before, that we had a nice little triangle right here. Boom, 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 right there. That was a running triangle right there, and that indicated the fourth wave, guys. The fourth wave was here, and that the fifth wave was coming. So the top of Ethereum was actually in the chart if we were able to notice it along the way. So anyway, just kind of looking back, then the structures that followed that, the top of 2018. Let's just go ahead and take some measurements of the waves as they came down. When we take the measurement here on log scale here, this actually came down to the 1618. It's pretty deep for a corrective wave, but nevertheless, I believe it is a corrective wave here. We've got a 3-wave move here to the 1618 with no further downside. Now, what I find very interesting is what follows. Okay, so let me share that with you. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, just getting a macro count here, guys. And so for the first time, I actually can make sense of this as not an impulse, but a corrective wave. And you'll see the triangle that I've drawn right here. Let me show it to you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a triangle right there. It's a kind of a running triangle there. And the way I'm looking at it here is we've got an A, this is B, and this is C. So I'm seeing this for the first time as a potential 5-wave move. Now, with that being said, when I pull the fibs on that to measure that to see if it does indeed measure very well correctively, we start at the bottom and we measure to the top of the A wave. Okay, then we're going to pull the extension off the bottom of E, and you'll notice that we have come up here to the 1-to-1 or the 127 extension region, which is a beautiful region for a 3-wave corrective move. So we've got another 3-wave move here, just like that. Now, what followed was our our dump here. It's a 3-wave move as well. You can see it clearly. Actually, if I were to delineate, I'd probably say right there is a flat in the middle. So there's a 5-wave, a 3-wave, and a 5 wave like that. That's the way I'm looking at that wave right there. Okay, so that gives you a 3, a 3, okay, excuse me, a 3, and then a 3. Okay, now guys, what's coming next? Okay, well, the two options are you can get a 3 3 3, or you can get a 3 3 5. Okay, as a flat. So in Ethereum here, guys, we're looking at either a WXY or a flat 333. Okay, excuse me, a 335. So WXY is a 333 wave count, whereas a flat is a 335. Okay, now this did come down and wick down to the 90% retrace of this wave, so it could be a flat. Okay, now let's measure this guy and let's show you where the fibs are bringing us then if we call this a 3-wave move. Look where we hit on the upswing here. We've got a 1-to-1 extension. Now we've got room to get up here to the 127 extension, okay, or even wick up here. We've got this structure region. So guys, Ethereum could get up here, okay. Somehow it could definitely reach that area. This wave might not be finished, but let me show you that, guys, we have a 3-wave move right here that I haven't seen before. So I did some work on this wave as I was just looking at it on the daily chart. And a lot of times the daily chart, after time has gone by, gives you the best representation of what's going on. And so for the first time here, I'm kind of seeing this as a leading diagonal, and it's actually a really, really beautiful count here. It actually has is delineated from the bottom 3 waves nicely. Okay, there's a 3-wave move right in there. There's a 3-wave down. Then we got a 3-wave there, 3-wave down. Then we got a 3-wave there. It's really quite good as a series of 3 waves leading diagonals. Okay, then if we zoom in a little bit closer, okay, let me get this off the screen so we get a little bit bigger there. There we go. What you'll notice here is we had a, and I've got a flat, I've got this running flat kind of delineated so you can kind of see it. Okay, so here we got a 3-wave move there. You'll notice that this was actually a 3-wave move right here. Okay, and then what I'm seeing right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of a weird shaped 5-wave move. But I'm calling that an ending diagonal, and I'm calling this a 3, 3, 5 correction. Regardless, it's a 3-wave move. Okay, right here, delineated by the 3-wave moves there. Okay, so that being said, we got a leading diagonal, a flat in the middle. Okay, and then we've got this 5-wave move after. Okay, so that's a 5, a 3, and a 5, and you can clearly see just 5 waves, plain as day. Let me get a different color. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, I think our upside could be complete. Okay, in other words, that this is giving more credence to this corrective wave being done. In the grand scheme of things, what that does to us is that gives us, and this is the scary part, okay, this is the implications now get a little scary. If this is a 3-wave move here, okay, and this is a 3-wave flat right here to the 1-to-1 extension, guys, what we're looking for to finish is a 3-wave move to come down to the possibly the 1-to-1 extension. Now, this is what I didn't do. Guys, it's scary. It's scary for Ethereum holders because the implication here is a potential move down to $26, 1-to-1 extension. If it hits the 786, we're hitting $48 here. Now, that outcome is dependent upon everything that I just shared with you being the accurate interpretation of those waves. In other words, the conclusion that I just came up with is dependent upon this wave indeed being a flat and it being finished. Okay, because if it's not finished and it gets up here to the 127 extension, for instance, it's still a flat. That's going to actually move our target up a little bit to about $38. Not too great, or $70 here. Okay, but nevertheless, that's going to bring. I mean, that's going to bring us down to this region. And what would happen after that if that happened? Okay, is we would be on another moon run. Okay, after that, it would moon and it would go very much like this wave potentially. So that's the potential for Ethereum down the road, but it's not yet, the best I can tell. Okay, so there's the macro look at Ethereum. That's the macro look. Based upon Elliott wave and not looking at any other, what do you call it? Any other coins to do any correlating with. Let's check the RSI. Does the RSI on the daily chart give that any credence? Okay, let me show you some things that you can start seeing. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this right there so I can see the top of that wave. There we go. Okay, you can see how we got very on the daily chart. Go back to red here. Very oversold right here. And as this thing came up, we had some major bearish divergence. Okay. Now, on the daily, we don't have any hidden bearish for continuation yet. And so we do have room to go up here. We do have room to go up again. Okay, so if we go up again and it makes another high, which is possible, likely, I don't know, but it's possible, then what that means is that the RSI could get up here on the daily chart as well through the end of the year or something like that. Still create that divergence we'd be looking for where you have a higher high and a lower high here, and then again, this is daily chart. Okay, room to we'd be ready to go down. Okay, and it really is looking right for on the RSI for a potential major down move on the RSI. All right, so that's just looking at those things there. Let's take a peek now at the smaller time frame. So I'm going to go to a different chart here, and let's get it up on the 4-hour chart. Okay, and let's just look at this move, this corrective move right here. Off the top, we were calling this our fifth wave of a 5-wave move. Starting here, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's what I see there. Hold on one second, please. All right, so sorry, it's dinner time here and kids are ready. So let me finish up here. All right, so what we're looking at here is an impulse off the top. It's plain as day. Okay, it's very similar to this impulse off the top here. Okay, let's see. Off the top, we had an impulse here, and this is a great wave right here. It gives you the shape that we're getting now. You can kind of see the shape of the downward motion here. Impulse off the top had this nice corrective wave, and then we had a continuation corrective wave. And you can go. I want you to study the shape and the look of corrective waves, guys. Just take a peek at them. Okay. Look at these these are impulses to the downside. So the motion of these waves are down, right? So anything going up is corrective, and just kind of look at the choppiness. Look how smooth the impulses ride, okay? And look how choppy the corrective waves get, okay? So these are corrective waves here, okay, that go the opposite direction. All these waves are corrective waves, okay? But the ones that are fast and fluid, those are impulse waves to the downside. Now, what you'll see here is that price was going up, right? Price was moving up, but look at the choppy nature of how this was going up. Now, then we got nice and smooth and impulsive. Okay, so that made this wave pretty difficult as it was being formed, especially this running triangle. I mean, this running flat right in here. That's a super hard structure to interpret as it's being formed. Okay, this leading diagonal. That's the other thing about leading diagonals. Leading diagonals look very corrective when they're being made because they're all three waves. Everything's made out of three waves, right? So, but anyway, once we got this impulse here, this 5-wave, once you get this impulse, you can count the waves and it makes it easy to count. So it's easy to find the end and find where you are. And so that's where we are. We found the top here, and now we're heading down. And I believe, guys, that this wave, and I've been saying this for days now and longer, this is just a corrective wave, okay? Very similar to this wave here, okay? Very similar to this wave here. It's just on a larger scale, okay? Just a larger time frame, larger. I mean, well, not on the same time frame, a larger wave. It means price is moving. So what we would look for the nature of that corrective wave is the extension. Once we measure this first wave, the extension of the next wave, we would look to see where it comes to. Okay, now the way I break this wave down, okay, just to show it to you very clearly, is that this is a, well, come on, there we go. This looks like a 3-wave move to me. Okay, this is a 3-wave move there. And now we got a 3-wave move here. And it's very likely that that is your correction. Now, it is not impossible that this could take another turn to the upside. It's not impossible. So if this takes another turn to the upside, we'll have some kind of an ending diagonal where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of being a 3, 3, 3, it would be a 3, 3, 5. Okay, correction. And it'd be some kind of an ending. I just don't like this. This wave is really kind of where this wave has come. It's really kind of made me think we're probably not going to do that. We're probably done and ready for a strong move to the downside for the next level, for Ethereum to hit to the next level. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. That's the way I'm thinking about these waves for now. Okay? Now, so what we know is that if I measure those waves, this has come to the 1-to-1 extension. Okay? This is peaked at the 1-to-1 extension. Now it could come up and retest it. It could get to the 127 extension. Market makers have a way of doing these things. I'm going to be watching personally the small time frame, the macro count, to see if there's any inclination that we're going up. But my take is that we're probably going down, and we're going to be starting a descent, guys, to a large descent down, down to the abyss, down to the crypto abyss. That's what we're looking at. Now, here's the kicker, okay? Here's the kicker. If we're just going down correctively, maybe for a short 3-wave correction, we still have on this flat that I have here, we still have the ability to get up here to the 1618, around $560, even a potential of $600 to get up here for this flat. Could be an extended flat, and that's okay. That happens. So there are some larger upside targets here before we come down. So there's a possibility. So if this thing starts going up, it's in the realm of possible, and it's in the realm of the elite wave count. Okay, that is likely at a potential. And so anyway, I probably have to recount this wave a little bit, but nevertheless, that's what it would be doing. Let me just check my sound, make sure we got sound. We're good. So anyway, that's the way I'm looking at this market, guys. Now, one of the reasons I think we're possibly coming down is as I look at BTC, guys, it appears, let me just show you what I'm seeing on the 4-hour chart. You know, I don't know if this diagonal is correct here. We might be dealing with I've got two ways I was sharing with my group. This could be handled, okay? But basically, we could have an ABC here, A, B, and a C wave, where the C is an ending diagonal, and you can see how we have number one. When I take the fib measurements here, you can see I've already pulled them. Okay, this is BTC now. We've already surpassed the 127 extension. We've hit that 11.9 target that I said was very likely for us to hit. Okay, we've hit that, and we're bouncing right now. Now, we still have a likelihood or a possibility to come up here to the 1618 and just wick it. Okay, that would retest this top, probably get everybody FOMOing in. So that's possible, but this also looks to be somewhat complete or complete-ish. At least maybe get one more push to the high, like a break of the high and then down. But you know like Bitcoin likes to do. It likes to pump up really fast and then boom. Okay, but that's the kind of shape I'm looking for here. So with Ethereum, okay, I'm looking for a downward move. Okay, we're that's the daily. So let me go back to there's the chart there. No, that's still the daily, but that's okay. We're looking for a completion to this wave. So whether Ethereum is going to come and do that trick before it comes down, which it could follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does that, that's fine. That's possible. Or we might already be in our descent down to the abyss. So I don't know where we are, but that's the way I'm looking at the market. Those are the considerations I'm giving, and I'm keeping my group updated just all day with important wave counts and extra videos as needed and charts and whatnot. So if you'd like to be a part of that, I'd invite you in. Just join the Patreon supporting group, and we'll get you right into the group. We're going to be shifting to Discord soon. Been a little slower than I thought being able to get everything ready, but hopefully by the end of the month we're going to be shifting to Discord. So you guys who are in the group, be looking for that. That'll be exciting because it's going to be so much more. I'm going to inundate you with so much information. You're going to love it. You're going to have it at your fingertips on a regular basis. All right, guys. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, let me know in the comments. Hey, I made it to the end. I watched the full episode, and that would be phenomenal. Thanks again, and share it with your friends as well. Like and subscribe and do all that stuff YouTube likes. That'll help the channel. Thanks again. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.